to Carson Tate's video log. Here's my friend MJ Williamz. We're just kicking here on the patio at Gabriel's in Provincetown, right?
Exactly.
That's all we got to say.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
No, seriously, so you just had a new book come out, or does it come out this month?
No, it came out last month.
Okay, well, I get early releases.
Right.
Okay, so it came out in September.
Mm-hmm.
Forbidden Passions.
Exactly.
Okay, so one of the things about Forbidden Passions is kind of normal for you, or is within your bailiwick, but one isn't.
Okay.
Okay, so it's an erotic romance.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're used to writing erotic things.
Yes.
Okay, and but the historical part, you've never done that before, right?
No,
you had
that
no
was
idea what I
awesome.
was gonna say.
I'm like,
you're a little frightened.
I was like, shoot, do I remember what I wrote?
Okay, so tell me about that, because I find that the most captivating, because I noticed in the book, there's very different conventions about romance and sex.
Right, very different back then, 1860.
Absolutely. So tell me like two different things from modern day.
Oh, well, there was, for one thing, attire was a little different, and so it was kind of...
No G-strings.
yeah, I had a hard time with that. But just getting them like in and out of their clothing, and sometimes
all their many layers.
I had to purposely write that there was nothing under there because I didn't want to go through the 12-step program to get the clothes off.
Okay, good one.
And another huge thing for me was the language, different body
Yeah,
parts.
exactly.
Because I have people who don't particularly enjoy the word that I use to describe the female genitalia. They take offense to it because back then it was the C word. There was no other word to use to describe it, really. So that's what's in the book a lot. And that was hard because you're used to describing it different ways.
Exactly. Now we just use that like a bad thing. But back then, that was the thing.
Back then, that's the way it was referred to.
So how did you go about doing the research?
I actually...
not the sex part.
Not the sex part, yeah. Bummer, I was going to get comfortable here. I actually spent a lot of time reading on the internet, obviously, a lot of stuff. And I bought a couple books. I have... one of my favorites was a diary of a young woman from 1860s in New Orleans, which was fascinating to read, and it helped me understand a little more what gets in the mind of Katie, who's the young character.
And if you don't know, this book is set like on a plantation just outside New Orleans.
Exactly. Right.
So you get the city and the country.
Exactly. And you get the 19-year-old and the 37-year-old.
Well, I thought you did a really good job.
Thank you.
So I really enjoyed it. It's something different.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun. I'm hoping to write more historical stuff.
That was kind of a spur of the moment deal for you, wasn't it? Like I had this idea and then there it is.
Exactly. It was like 4 to 5 weeks from conception to submission.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was quick, painless, fun.
You know it's right when it happens like that.
Exactly.
Instead of the struggle.
Exactly.
Of birthing a book.
Yeah, it wasn't none of that involved. I was very lucky.
You have something coming out in January, don't you?
Initiation by Desire will be out in January.
We talked about that at our last vlog, so check that out. Initiation by Desire, Forbidden Passions, MJ Williamz. I love saying that.
I'm glad. You say it so well.
Thank you. I'll walk around behind you and say your name.
Please.
At random times.
Yeah, that wouldn't upset me
It's
at
like
all.
Tourette's. Okay, MJ Williamz. Buy her books, boldstrokesbooks.com. This is Carson Tate's video log, signing out.